The true powers and the heritage of Sanji has been finally revealed, and guess what? It is none other than the spiral powers residing in his eyebrows, and therefore now the anti-spirals are also targeting him as well. So let's see what eventually happens. But anyway, jokes apart, hello and welcome to Wonder WhyZ. My name is Som and thank you so much for joining in. In this video, we're going to talk about Sanji's Lunarian heritage and what exactly it means, because there's a lot of different things, especially in regards to the spiral which is present on Sanji's eyebrows, and I feel like there's something much more to all of these things which we are sort of missing. But before that, if you're new here, then please consider subscribing to our channel, since I do weekly anime and manga related content along with a bunch of other stuff. With that being said, let's bring the video, but a mandatory manga spoiler warning for all the anime only fans. This video contains manga spoilers. You have been warned. Okay, so from One Piece chapter 1023, we know that Sanji has some sort of a reference or some sort of a lineage factor related to the Lunarian clans, who were essentially like gods who resided on top of the Red Line before the Marijua was in place. So this puts up a very interesting spin to all of these different things, especially in regards to Sanji's lineage factor. Because prior to all of this, we thought that Sanji's moves, especially Diablo Chambe, in the post-time skip era was a result of anime logic, because after the time skip, he no longer needed to rotate his foot to create enough friction to heat up and eventually cause the flame. This was the reasoning which was shown in the pre-time skip era, but after the time skip, this was no longer needed. So people automatically assumed that alright, Sanji has grown stronger, and as a result of anime logic, he is now able to do this on the fly without necessarily rotating. That's that, people didn't really care that much about it, because Oda himself gave a sort of a gag answer, and this was incorporated into Sanji's character as well, where he vehemently says to Queen in this chapter that no, I am not some genetically modified freak, not a genetically modified human like my siblings. I am absolutely human, and this is just a result of my passion. My passion burns hotter than any flames in the world. So this is sort of the explanation which is given by Sanji to the readers. But we all know that this is not actually the truth, and there's something much more going on behind the scenes. Now, initially everyone thought that this was a result of Sanji's biomodifications which were put in place before he was even born, and we know that Sora had purposefully took a drug which sort of reduced all of these effects, and that's why he was born as a human. He did not have the exoskeletons and whatnot from his siblings, and that's why he also contained his humanity as well. But it seems like there's something more to it, because this is not going to be a direct awakening of the lineage factor, because during Whole Cake Island, when Judge saw Sanji using all of these moves, he had no expressions. He absolutely didn't say anything. He was not surprised to see how Sanji was able to utilize the fire. If he had actually done these experiments on Sanji before he was born, then he would have obviously realized now that okay, Sanji's powers are still there. He just is a late bloomer. He got these powers later on in his life, and this is sort of being accelerated by the usage of the Raid suit now. But I feel like this is not exactly the case, and there's something much more to it. Sure, back in the day before Sanji was born, he might have been experimented upon just like his other siblings, but then Sora took a drug which sort of reduced those effects, or maybe caused those effects to come later on. But I feel like this equation needs another X factor, and that X factor is Sora herself. Now, if you remember, so far we have not seen the real face of Judge. It is always hidden behind that helmet, and from the side shots which we have seen so far, he doesn't really have the spiral which is a defining feature for the Vinsmoke family right now. It is present in Sanji and all his other siblings. But that is seemingly not the case for Judge himself. He sort of has bushy eyebrows. I'm not 100% sure, because behind the helmet this can still very well be his hair, but it seems like he has bushy eyebrows and not the spiral eyebrows. And secondly, in this equation there is Sora herself. We have only seen one side of Sora's face which did not have any of these spirals, but the other side is still not visible to us. So what is hidden behind that hair? If you ask me, my theory is that she has one-sided spiral, and that's why she parts her hair like that. It is sort of to mask her appearance, because she herself is a part or at least a distant descendant of the Lunarian clan. Now what exactly is this Lunarian clan? So far what we know that King is a part of this Lunarian clan, and the only thing which we know about this clan is that they are capable of bending fire or molding fire or utilizing fire. Just that said, we don't know if this clan naturally has these wings or not, or are they only a part of King because of his devil fruit. We don't really know about all of these different things, but if you ask me, it might be possible that these clan members actually had wings, because it goes back to the inscriptions which Enel saw when he reached Moon, or when he was basically seeing the inscriptions for the Moon people, because the Moon people are a separate tribe. They are a real tribe. They are the real quote-unquote aliens for the world of One Piece, and they had all of these wings in these inscriptions. So my theory goes here in the following manner: because Oda sort of uses a lot of allusions, biblical allusions, mythological allusions, so he might incorporate a little bit of a biblical allusion here, and these Lunarians are the original descendants of the Moon people, but they were sort of condemned to Earth because of the mischief or because of their mistakes, and that's why they are like the fallen angels. They do not have white wings anymore, they have black wings, sort of like the fallen angel. But this is not true for all the members. Just like the merfolk, it is possible that some of the members of the Lunarian clans do not have these wings, and my guess here is that Sora is actually a Lunarian, or maybe a distant relative or a distant descendant of Lunarian who do not have these wings. But then again, what happened to the spirals? Well, it's a little bit convoluted right now because there's a lot of different things which are coming into the same point. Sanji is a mixture of a lot of different things. He is obviously having Lunarian DNA in his body, and that's why Judge was not able to understand this particular concept when he saw, or rather when he faced off against Sanji on his own in the whole Cake Island arc. That's why he was not able to understand Sanji's true powers, because he himself is not aware of the true extent of the Lunarian clan. He just maybe knew that Sora was a descendant, but just that said, he didn't really get the chance to explore or experiment much on them. And another reason which might be prevalent here is that Sora is not a direct descendant, but rather a distant relative of this clan, and that's why she only has spiral eyebrows on one side of her face, not both the sides. And therefore, keeping this equation alive, I feel like King also has these spiral eyebrows, which are sort of the signifying moment of the Lunarian clans. And most people are probably not aware of this. There might be some hidden history behind all of these things, that the Lunarian clan members, the original Lunarian clan members, wanted to hide these spirals from the other people. And this is also interesting because this spiral pattern is very much similar to the spiral patterns of the devil fruits. So now things are getting a little bit convoluted, I'm pretty sure about it, but just hold on for a bit. I'm going to link all of these things up, because I feel like the Lunarian clan members also have a link to the devil fruit, the original devil fruit. Now this is sort of going into the line of the Otsutsuki clans from the Naruto series, but my inclination here is that the Lunarian clans were originally an alien species who came from the moon. They were the original moon people who were disbanded or discarded upon Earth because of some mistakes which they committed thousands of years ago, and they were banished to Earth, and they came and resided on top of the Red Line, and along with them they eventually brought the devil fruits on Earth, and that is the symbolic reason behind those spiral eyebrows. Just like the Otsutsuki clan brought chakra to Earth in the Naruto series, it's possible that the moon people or Lunarians brought the devil fruit to the Earth in the world of One Piece. And maybe therefore, because of this quote-unquote mistake which the Lunarian clan committed thousands of years back, they decided to hide their spiral marks, and that's why maybe King wears this mask as well. But because Sanji and his siblings do not know this history, they don't really care about it that much. Moreover, this spiral epitaph is found literally everywhere in the world of One Piece, from devil fruits to other places, so it certainly has some meaning, some real implication, which Oda is going to deliver sometime very soon. And talking of Oda, have you seen Oda's signature? Yeah, it also contains this spiral, so who knows? this history is brewing very old and it's going to come to a conclusion from none other than Sanji himself, who is going to sort of awaken his true powers. And this is obviously going to be better than Judge genetically modifying Sanji as a kid. This is sort of going to retain Sanji's humanity. Here he's just sort of awakening his Lunarian heritage because he's coming in contact with the raid suit, which is sort of acting like a catalyst here. So this is basically my theory in regards to Sanji, his spiral eyebrow, his connection to the Lunarian clan, and the entire situation with the devil fruits. I know that this is a little bit of a convoluted theory, but I hope that you are able to understand this. And also, what do you guys think about all of these things? Please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to hear your opinion as well. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more. Join the channel membership for some very cool perks and features, and join our Discord server for more discussions. So this is Wonder WhyZ. See you all on the next one.